Builders, can I ask you a difficult question? Builders, maari ba akong magtanong ng isang mahirap na tanong? Have you ever looked at your bank account and quietly wondered, how did I end up here? Paano ako umabot sa ganitong sitwasyon? Have you ever received your salary and promised yourself, this month will be different? Ngayong buwan, magiging iba na. But somehow, before the next payday arrived, the money was already gone. Pero pagdating ng susunod na sweldo, ubos na naman. And then the questions begin. Why is this always happening? Bakit parang paulit-ulit na lang? I work so hard. Nagsisikap naman ako. Why does it still feel like I'm falling behind? Bakit parang hindi pa rin ako umaangat? Where did all my money go? Saan napunta ang pera ko? And when we don't know the answer, we start making decisions just to survive. Kapag hindi na natin makita ang sagot, gumagawa tayo ng mga desisyong para lang makatawid sa araw na ito. Maybe we've told ourselves, I'll just use my credit card this one time. Iki-credit card ko na lang muna. I'll pay only na minimum this month. Minimum payment na lang muna. I'll borrow from someone until payday. Manghihiram muna ako, babayaran ko rin sa sweldo. Maybe, if I work overtime, mag-OT na lang ako. Maybe, if I find another job, kailangan ko na sigurong maghanap ng mas malaking sahod. Maybe, one day, when I earn more, everything will finally be okay. Siguro, kapag mas malaki na ang kita ko, magiging okay na rin ang lahat. Or maybe, we simply stopped looking. We stopped opening our bank app. We stopped reading our billing statements because every time we looked, it hurt. O baka, tumigil na lang tayong tumingin. Hindi na natin binubuksan ang bank app. Hindi na natin tinitingnan ang billing statement. Dahil sa bawat tingin, parang mas masakit. Builders, if you've ever done any of those things, you're not alone. Builders, kung nagawa mo na ang kahit isa sa mga iyan, hindi ka nag-iisa. I know, because I've been there too. Alam ko dahil naranasan ko rin iyon. Tonight, I'm not here to judge you. Hindi ako narito para husgahan ka. I'm not here to make you feel guilty. Hindi rin ako narito para iparamdam na nagkulang ka. I'm here to build with you. Narito ako bilang kapwa builder. Sama-sama tayong magtatayo. Because sometimes, the biggest breakthrough doesn't happen when we earn more. It happens when we finally see what we've been missing. Minsan, ang pinakamalaking pagbabago ay hindi nagsisimula sa mas malaking kita. Nagsisimula ito sa malinaw na pagtingin. Let me tell you a story. Imagine a builder who wakes up before sunrise every single day. Gumigising siya araw-araw bago sumikat ang araw. He carries a bucket of water to a construction site So, nag-iigib siya ng tubig. At dinadala niya ito sa may construction site. Trip by trip, day after day, he works harder. Masipag naman siya. He walks farther. Naglalakad siya ng malayo. He carries more water than ever before. Yet somehow, every afternoon, his bucket is almost empty. Pero kahit na marami siyang dinadalang tubig sa buhay niya, sa tanang ng buhay niya, yung timba niya ay laging walang laman. At first, he blames the distance. Baka naman malayo. Then he blames the weather. Baka sobrang init. Then he blames himself. Maybe I'm not just working hard enough. Siguro kulang lang ang sipag ko. Maybe I just need to carry more. Siguro kailangan ko pang dagdagan ang ginagawa ko. But one day, he finally stops. Tumigil siya. He places the bucket on the ground and he kneels beside it. And for the first time, he looks closely. Tiningnan niya kung ano bang meron dun sa timba. Bakit hindi siya makapuno-puno ng tubig. That's when he sees tiny holes, small leaks. The problem was never the distance. Hindi ang layo ang problema. The problem was never how hard he worked. Hindi sa kasipagan niya. The problem was the bucket, yung timba, has leaks. May mga butas o tagas. Builders, what if our finances work the same way? Paano kung ganun din pala ang nangyayari sa ating pera? What if the reason we always feel short isn't because we don't earn enough? Paano kung hindi kakulangan ng kita ang tunay na problema, kundi ang mga tagas na hindi natin napapansin? Builders, welcome home. Welcome back to another Abundance Journey. Every week, we don't just attend another live. We continue building a different life. Bawat linggo, ipinagpapatuloy natin ang buhay na sama-sama nating itinatayo. Let's remember the milestones we've already earned in Journey 2. We face our numbers without fear. We completed our financial snapshot, our abundance financial snapshot, because builders face reality before they build. Hinarap natin ang katotohanan. Hindi na tayo tumakbo palayo rito. In Journey 3, we learned that debt doesn't have to define our future. We discovered the Builder's H Compass. We chose our direction. Many of us laid our first brick. Many made their first intentional payment. Others finally chose a repayment strategy. And for some, the first brick was simply believing that change is still possible. Unti-unti, hindi lang nagbabago ang ating pera. Nagbabago rin ang ating pagkatao bilang builder. And tonight, we continue that journey. Because even if you know where you are, and even if you know where you're going, you can still struggle to move forward if something is quietly pulling you back. Kahit alam mo na kung nasaan ka, kahit alam mo na kung saan ka papunta, mahihirapan ka pa ring umusad kung may mga tagas na patuloy na humihila sa'yo pabalik. Tonight, we're not going to learn how to earn more. We're going to learn how to stop losing what we've already earned. Ngayong gabi, hindi muna natin pag-uusapan kung paano kumita ng mas malaki. pag-uusapan natin kung paano pangalagaan ang perang pinaghirapan na natin. Because every peso you stop from leaking becomes another brick in the life you are building. Welcome to Journey 4, Seal the Leaks. Builders, before we talk about leaks, I want us to do something together. I don't want you to think about someone else's finances. I want you to think about yours. Builders, bago natin pag-usapan ang mga tagas, balikan muna natin ang sarili nating kwento. Close your eyes for a moment. If you're comfortable doing so, let's replay an ordinary month. Balikan natin ang isang ordinaryong buwan. It's payday. Your salary finally arrives. For a moment, you smile. You breathe a little easier. And you quietly tell yourself, this month will be different. Ngayong buwan, magiging iba na. Maybe this month, I'll finally save. Maybe this month, I finally get ahead. Maybe this is the month I finally stop worrying. Baka ngayong buwan, makakahinga na rin ako. Then life begins. The rent is due. Electricity, water, internet, phone bill, groceries, transportation, insurance, loan payments, credit card dues, one by one. The money you work so hard for starts leaving. Isa-isa, lumalabas ang perang pinaghirapan natin. Then life surprises you. Someone invites you for coffee. Coffee tayo? You had a difficult day. Mag-food delivery na lang ako. There's a flash sale. Hanggang mamayang gabi na lang. Your child asks for something. Pwede ba ito? A family member needs help. Pwede bang makahiram muna? Another subscription renews. You forgot it even existed. A convenience fee, a delivery fee, a transfer fee, a late payment fee, a small purchase, another small purchase, and another. Maliit lang naman hanggang sa dumami na pala. Builders, which part of that story felt familiar? Aling bahagi ng kwentong yon ang parang kwento mo rin? Which decision have you made more than once? Aling desisyon ang paulit-ulit mo nang nagagawa? Which excuse have you told yourself? Aling dahilan ang madalas mong sabihin sa sarili mo? Deserve ko naman. Pagod lang ako. Minsan lang naman. Sayang ang sale. Babayaran ko rin sa susunod na sweldo. Ano ba naman ang 100? Builders, I noticed something. Maybe you noticed it too. None of us wake up in the morning and say, today, I'm going to ruin my financial future. Ngayong araw, sisirain ko ang aking kinabukasan. Nobody plans that. Yet somehow, many of us still end up struggling. Why? Because our future is rarely changed by one big decision. It's shaped by hundreds of small ones. Ang ating kinabukasan, hindi nababago ng isang malaking desisyon. Nabubuo ito sa daan-daang maliliit na desisyong ginagawa natin araw-araw. And maybe that's what we've been missing. Maybe before we ask, how can I earn more? We should first ask, what are my daily decisions building? Ano bang klaseng kinabukasan ang unti-unti kong itinatayo sa mga desisyon ko araw-araw? Builders, I think we've just discovered this week's abundance wisdom. More income doesn't always create abundance. Greater awareness does. Hindi laging mas malaking kita ang lumilikha ng kasaganaan. Mas malinaw na pag-unawa ang lumilikha nito. Remember our builder from the story? He thought he needed more strength. Naisip niya, kala niya kailangan niya mas malakas dapat siya. More trips, dapat siguro mas maraming beses pa siyang magdala ng tubig. More effort, kailangan sipagan pa niya. But none of those solve the problem. Everything changed the moment he stopped, looked closely, and finally saw the leaks. Hindi niya kailangan ng mas malaking balde. Kailangan lang niyang makita ang mga tagas. And maybe that's true for us too. Before we ask God for more, perhaps He first teaches us to become faithful with what we already have. Baka bago tayo pagkatiwalaan ng mas marami, tinuturuan muna tayong maging tapat sa mayroon na tayo. Which brings us to today's builder principle. Every peso deserves intentional direction. Bawat pisong pinaghirapan, nararapat lamang na magkaroon ng malinaw na direksyon. Builders don't believe that money simply disappears. Builders know every peso follows a decision. Every swipe, every click, every habit, every routine, every choice either builds the future or quietly takes a brick away from you. Bawat desisyon may itinatayo o may unti-unting sinisira. So builders, here's the question. If our future is built one decision at a time, how do we know which decisions are building our future and which ones are quietly taking it apart? Paano natin malalaman alin sa mga desisyon natin ang nagtatayo ng ating kinabukasan at alin ang unti-unting sumisira nito? That's what we're going to discover together. Builders, can I ask you another question? Builders, maaari ba akong magtanong ulit? Have you ever looked at your eyeglasses only to realize you were already wearing them? Naranasan mo na bang hanapin ang salamin mo tapos suot mo na pala ito? Or maybe you've searched the whole house for your phone only to discover it was in your hand the whole time. O baka naman, hinanap mo ang cellphone mo, hawak mo na pala ito. Funny, isn't it? We laughed because we've all experienced it. Nakakatawa, pero halos lahat tayo nakaranas na nito. But have you noticed something? Sometimes, the hardest things to see are the things we've been looking at every single day. Minsan, ang pinakamahirap makita ay yung araw-araw na nating nakikita. I think our finances work the same way. Most financial leaks aren't invisible. They're simply unnoticed. Kadalasan, hindi naman nakatago ang problema. Hindi lang natin ito napapansin. That's why today, I did not bring another budgeting trick. I did not bring another secret to getting rich. And I definitely did not bring a magic solution. Instead, I brought something much more important. A builder's tool. Not to fix our finances, but to help us see them differently. Builders, I'd like to introduce to you the Abundance Magnifier. Look closer, build wiser. Because builders don't first change their habits. Builders first change what they see. Hindi muna binabago ng isang builder ang kanyang mga gawi. Binabago muna niya ang paraan ng kanyang pagtingin. Imagine you walk into your house and you noticed water on the floor. Pumasok ka sa bahay mo at nakita mong may tubig sa floor. What would you do first? Ano ang gagawin mong una? Would you buy another bucket? Bibili ka ba ng balde or timba? Or would you simply mop the floor? Or imamap mo lang ba ito? And hope it doesn't happen again. Or would you ask, where is the leak? Saan nanggagaling ang tagas? Exactly. Because unless we find the source, the water will keep coming back. Hanggat hindi natin nakikita ang pinagmumulan, babalik at babalik ang problema. Builders, that's exactly what we're going to do today. Not judge ourselves, not blame ourselves, not feel guilty. We're simply going to look closer. Hindi tayo naghuhusga. Hindi rin tayo nagsisisi. Nagmamasid tayo. Let's try using our abundance magnifier together. You've been working since morning. Meetings, traffic, deadlines. You're mentally exhausted. And now, you're hungry. Really hungry. Pagod ka na, gutom ka pa. Then, suddenly, you start craving your favorite food. Ang sarap siguro ng fried chicken. Or maybe, tagal ko nang gusto ng burger. So you open your food delivery app, you begin scrolling, everything looks delicious. You add your favorite meal, then, sarap naman ito. Dagdagan ko na rin ng fries. Then, may dessert na rin. And then, sulitin ko na, may promo naman. Before you know it, your cart is much bigger than when you started. Then, just before tapping checkout, a familiar thought happens. Deserve ko naman ito. So, you place the order, the food arrives, you're excited, you eat, halfway through, busog ka na. Hindi mo pa nauubos yung pagkain mo, busog ka na. Some food is left untouched. And later that night, some of it ends up in the trash. So, hindi mo naubos lahat ng pagkain mo. At dahil nga natapos na ang cravings mo, that night itself, tinapon mo na lang. Kasi nga lapse na yung fries mo, tunaw na yung ice cream mo. Builders, let's use our abundance magnifier. What really happened? Was the problem the fried chicken? Is it the burger? Is it the delivery app? No. Those weren't the problem. The question isn't, what did I buy? The better question is, what was leading my decision? Ano ang nangunguna sa desisyon ko? Was I feeding my hunger? Or was I trying to reward myself after a stressful day? Was I buying food or buying comfort? Pinapakain ko ba ang tiyan ko o sinusubukan kong pagaanin ang nararamdaman ko? Then another question. Did I buy what I needed or what I felt? Binili ko ba ang kailangan ko o ang nararamdaman ko sa sandaling iyon? Builders, there's nothing wrong with enjoying good food. There's nothing wrong with celebrating. There is nothing wrong with treating yourself. Abundance is never about removing joy from life. It's about making sure our emotions don't quietly become our financial decision maker. Hindi masamang mag-enjoy, pero kailangan nating siguraduhin na hindi emosyon ang laging nagdedesisyon para sa ating pera. I remember when we started this Abundance Live, one of my friend, I think she's also watching here, my friend Mira, talked about asked about delayed gratification. I think this is the time where we can use this lens to actually ponder upon that. Whether kailangan mo ba talaga or mamaya na. Pero how do you do that, right? So this is what we're going to learn today. Because here's what I've discovered. Money doesn't usually disappear because of one huge purchase. It disappears through small emotional decisions, repeated over and over again. Hindi malaking gastos ang madalas na nagpapawala ng ating pera, kundi maliliit na desisyong inuulit-ulit natin. And that's exactly why we use the abundance magnifier. Not to ask, is this purchase right or wrong? But to ask, what's really happening beneath this decision? Ano ba talaga ang nangyayari sa likod ng desisyong ito? Because awareness always comes before change. Laging nauuna ang pag-unawa bago ang pagbabago. As I started looking at my own decisions this way, I noticed something fascinating. Whether it was food, online shopping, subscriptions, or convenience fees, they all followed a pattern. A pattern so simple that I eventually turned it into a builder's framework. Builders, what if every financial decision could be examined before it quietly became another leak? Paano kung may simpleng paraan para makita ang isang tagas bago pa ito lumaki? That's exactly what I'd like to share with you next. Builders, let's imagine something together. Maybe this happened just a few days ago. Yeah, because today is the 19th. So usually, payday is 15th, right? So, it's payday. Your phone vibrates, or whatever notification you have in your phone, or you check your bank account, salary, credited. For a moment, everything feels lighter. You smile, you breathe, and maybe you even whisper, sa wakas, may sweldo na. For the first time in weeks, your account finally has money again. Especially if you are living paycheck to paycheck. Sa wakas, meron na naman akong pera sa bank account ko. Nagkalaman yung bank account ko. You feel hopeful. You tell yourself, this month, I'll be more responsible. Ngayong buwan, mas magiging maingat ako. Then, the decisions begin. The rent, yung renta mo. Electricity, Meralco, or kuryente, water bills, tubig, internet bills, groceries, transportation, pamasahe mo, pambayad mo ng loan payments, credit card dues, pambayad mo ng credit card, those are expected. Those are part of life. But then, something else begins. Your phone lights up. Payday sale! Ayan na, yung mga 7766, yung mga ganyan, right? A Food Up says, free delivery today. A friend nag-message ang friend mo, best friend mo, uy, labas tayo mamaya. And then, you scroll through social media, someone is traveling, yung friend mo pumunta ng Vietnam, someone bought a new phone, may iPhone 17 siya, kasi hindi niya makuha kay Ivana. Someone is enjoying a fancy dinner. Then a quiet thought enters your mind. Deserve ko naman siguro. Builders, have you noticed? Sometimes, we don't celebrate receiving our salary. We celebrate finally being able to spend it. Minsan, hindi natin sineselebrate ang pagdating ng sweldo. Parang nagtapos lang sa, yay, may sahod na, uy, or uy, may sahod na, right? Pero ang sineselebrate natin, ang pagkakataong gumastos. Uy, may pera ako, ano kayong bibilhin ko? Right? And there's nothing wrong with celebrating. The question is, how do we celebrate without quietly creating another leak? Paano tayo mag-e-enjoy nang hindi unti-unting nagkakaroon ng panibagong tagas? That's exactly why we have the leak framework. LEAK framework. Not to stop us from enjoying life, but to help us enjoy it wisely. These aren't rules. There are 4 questions every builder asks before spending, because the quality of our questions often determines the quality of our decisions. Mas maganda ang tanong, mas magiging maganda rin ang desisyon. So, leak is tagas, right? But I came up in this framework in a way that you can also remember the letters within it. Hindi lang leak because tagas, but the framework on how to do a litmus test whenever there's a leak in your finances. So, leak. Let's start with letter L. Look beneath. Before tapping checkout, pause. Then ask yourself, what's really driving this decision? Ano ba talaga ang nagtutulak sa desisyong ito? Is this a need? Pangangailangan ko ba? Or a craving? Am I hungry or emotionally exhausted? Gutom ba ako? Pagod lang ako. Am I buying this because I planned it or because today was difficult? Builders, our money often follows our emotions. That's why we must first understand our emotions. Madalas, sumusunod ang pera sa emosyon. Kaya kailangan muna nating unawain ang ating nararamdaman. So L, look beneath. Next is E. Evaluate the impact. Now ask, if I say yes today, what am I saying no to tomorrow? Kapag sinabi kong oo ngayon, ano ang isinasantabi ko para bukas? Maybe it's only 800 pesos or maybe lower. But that same 800 pesos could also become another payment toward your debt. Pwede mong pambayad ng utang. Another step toward your emergency fund. Another week of peace. And then ask yourself, will my future self thank me for this decision? Magpapasalamat ba ang future self ko sa desisyong ito? Every peso has only one assignment. So choose that assignment wisely. Bawat piso ay may pinaglalaanan. Kaya matuto tayong maging mapanuri at matalino kung ano man yung paglalaanan natin ng ating pera. Next is A. Align with your goals. Builders, remember why you started this journey. You're not just trying to survive until next payday. You're building freedom, peace, security, a better future for your family. So, ask yourself, does this decision help build the future I'm praying for? Ang desisyong ito ba ay tumutulong sa kinabukasang ipinagdarasal ko? Sometimes, the most powerful word isn't yes. It's not yes. It's not today. Because saying no to one impulse can be saying yes to a bigger dream. So that's where your delayed gratification comes in, right? You say no. You're not saying entirely no. You're just saying not today. Because you're going to say yes for your future. So that is A, align to your goals. And then lastly, but not the least, K, keep or let go. Now decide, not emotionally, but intentionally. Maybe you still order the food. Pwede ka pa rin namang mag-order. But instead of 3 meals, you order 1. Maybe you remove the dessert. Maybe you use a voucher. Maybe you eat what's already at home and plan the treat for the weekend. Whatever you decide, you've already won. Why? Because this time, you paused. You reflected. You decided. Hindi na basta nag-react. Sinasadya mo na ang bawat desisyon ay pinag-iisipan mo. Builders, that's the heart of the LEAK framework. L-E-A-K framework. It isn't here to make you feel guilty. It isn't here to remove joy from your life. It's here to make sure your money follows your purpose instead of simply following your emotions. Hindi natin gustong alisin ang saya sa buhay natin. Ang gusto nating alisin ay ang mga desisyong pagsisisihan natin sa huli. So, the next time payday comes and the notifications begin, remember this. Payday, bawat sahod mo, it's not the finish line. It is the starting line. Yun lang yung, doon ka lang nagsisimula. Especially if you're living paycheck to paycheck, right? It's the starting line of a new set of decisions. Hindi ang sweldo ang humuhubog sa ating kinabukasan. Ang mga desisyong ginagawa natin pagkatapos matanggap ang ating sweldo, ang tunay na humuhubog nito. Every payday, God places new bricks in our hands. The question is not, how much did I receive? The better question is, what will I build with what God has entrusted to me? Hindi ang tanong ay magkano ang natanggap ko. Ang tanong ay, ano ang itatayo ko gamit ang ipinagkatiwala sa akin? And builders, that's exactly why our next step matters. Because knowing the framework, the LEAK framework that I introduced, which is part of the Abundance Magnifier, it's only the beginning. The real transformation happens when we start living it. One decision, one payday, one break at a time. Builders, as we come to the end of today's journey, I want you to remember one thing. Financial freedom doesn't begin when you earn more. It begins the moment you become more intentional. Ang tunay na kalayaan sa pananalapi ay hindi nagsisimula kapag mas malaki na ang kinikita natin. Nagsisimula ito sa araw na pinili nating mamuhay ng mas may layunin. Today wasn't about learning how to stop spending. It was about learning how to see differently. Because once you begin to see the leaks, you begin to understand your decisions. And once you understand your decisions, you begin to change your habits. And when your habits begin to change, your future begins to change too. Kapag namulat ang ating mga mata, unti-unti ring nagbabago ang ating mga ginagawa. At kapag nagbago ang ating mga ginagawa, unti-unti ring nababago ang ating kinabukasan. Before we say goodbye, I want to leave you with a tool you can carry wherever you go, which is your abundance magnifier. Look closer, build wiser. Masdan ng mabuti, mas matalinong bumuo. Whenever you're about to make a non-essential purchase, don't rush. Take a moment. Look closer. Then ask yourself these 4 questions using our LEAK framework. L-E-A-K framework. L stands for look beneath. What's really driving this decision? Ano ba talaga ang nagtutulak sa desisyong ito? Is this a need or is this an emotion? Pangangailangan ba ito o emosyon ang namamayani? And then you go to E. Evaluate the impact. If I say yes today, what am I saying no to tomorrow? Kung oo ang sagot ko ngayon, ano ang isinasantabi ko para bukas? A. Align with your goals. Does this decision help build the future I'm praying for? Makakatulong ba ang desisyong ito sa kinabukasang ipinapanalangin kong mabuo? K. Keep or let go. After looking closely, what's the wisest next step? Ngayong nakita ko ng mas malinaw, ano ang pinakamatalinong desisyon? Remember, the goal is not to stop spending. The goal is to start spending intentionally. Hindi natin layuning matakot gumastos. Layunin natin gumastos ng may layunin. Because every peso deserves intentional direction. Bawat pisong pinagkatiwala sa atin ay nararapat magkaroon ng malinaw na direksyon. Now, builders, here's your abundance habit for this week. Find 1 leak every day. Maghanap ng isang tagas bawat araw. Don't pressure yourself to fix everything. Just find one. Maybe it's that online purchase you almost made. That food delivery you did not really need. That subscription you forgot was still charging you. Or maybe it's simply a habit you've never questioned before. Don't judge yourself. Don't feel guilty. Just notice it. Because awareness always comes before change. Bago magbago ang ating ginagawa, kailangan munang mamulat ang ating mga mata. And here's your builder challenge for the next 7 days because we are already in journey number 4. use your abundance magnifier every single day. Find one leak. Write it down, reflect on it, pray about it, then ask yourself, what was really driving that decision? Ano ba talaga ang nagtulak sa desisyong yon? At the end of the week, don't ask, how much money did I save? But instead ask, what did I discover about myself? Ano ang natuklasan ko tungkol sa sarili ko ngayong linggo? Because every leak you discover is another brick you get to lay. Dahil bawat tagas na natutuklasan natin, isa na namang matibay na pundasyon ang naitatayo natin para sa ating kinabukasan. Here's the other way to do it. Because I know that in the invite, I also asked you to bring your abundance snapshot, right? Our abundance snapshot, the one that we created in Journey 2, right? So what you can do is you can look at your abundance snapshot once again, right? And then you look at your household. Diba dun sa household, dun sa 4 H's of financial clarity, dun sa H na yon is yung household. Yun yung parang lahat ng listahan ng lahat ng pinagkakagastusan mo. Whether yung mga pangangailangan mo, your usual needs, such as your bills, mga payments, right? But you also list down lahat na napupuntahan ng pera mo. And then, isa-isahin mo ngayon yon. Use your abundance 15-minute financial reset, and then when you reflect on it, isa-isahin mo. And identify whether that is actually a leak. So you use the leak framework, the LEAK. Look beneath, evaluate the impact, align to your goals, and then decide whether you keep or let go. Right? So, as I said earlier, maybe may mga subscriptions ka na kailangan mo nang itigil. Kasi usually may ganun eh. Like, for example, may subscription ka kay Netflix, may subscription ka kay Prime, may subscription ka kay Disney. Pero hindi ka naman laging nanonood. Right? So, you're just paying it monthly. So, why not just choose at least one? Hindi naman sa pinipigilan kitang mag-binge watch, right? But, make a wiser decision which ones to, remove from your household, right? Or, gym, membership kung nag-gym ka, right? Maybe there's a better way for you to also do fitness, right? So, which is not necessarily also leaking your wallet, right? So, yun yung mga ganong klaseng decision, or even your next food purchase, right? So, those kinds of decisions. So, that's the challenge for this week, along with your finance, because this is a journey, guys, right? So, this is a journey. Since Journey 1 or episode 1, which is Journey 1, we started with our mindset shifting. And then as we shift our mindset, we enabled you with different tools. And if you followed our Facebook page and other social media accounts, we post every single day how to go through with the journey, how to start with the mindset, and how to build all through the journey through the tools, right? So, before we end, just to explain what we're doing in the last journeys. So, we kick off each journey through Abundance Live. So, bawat episode natin is a journey that we have to carry through towards financial freedom. And we are in our journey to rebuilding. Our season 1 is called From Financial Survival to Financial Stability. Financial Survival to Financial Stability. So, hindi ka na lang basta hindi ka na lang basta nagsusurvive, right? You need to be financially stable. So we start with our mindset first, and then we enable you on a daily basis. And then as we kick off our journey, so after this live, you can go back to our Facebook page or to our community. We're kicking off journey number 4. We'll be telling you the milestones that you have to go through, which we have discussed. And then each day, there's a milestone that you can complete, which is the builder's milestone. So yung first milestone, usually every Monday, that is abundance wisdom. So we need to understand the thought for this episode, which is stopping the leaks. And then you have the abundance principle on the next day. And then the third one is the framework, teaching you the framework. And then you reflect how to utilize this two tools that I have given you, which is your abundance wisdom, abundance principle, and then abundance framework. And then you reflect how do you apply it in your life, right? And then after and that's for Thursdays, abundance reflections. And then Friday or the 5th day, that is abundance tool if I'm not mistaken. And then Saturday, that's the habit and the challenge all together. And then Sunday, that's where we receive our abundance blessing, right? So that's how we entirely go through the journey of the entire week. And also, there are supplementary tools that you can also look at, right? As we build this entire community in various platforms. Of course, YouTube is our primary library where I upload our weekly episodes. And when you can just go back to the previous episodes to learn more and to start your journey if in case you are joining us in a different milestone in your life, right? At gusto mong simulan, then you can watch episode 1 there. And then I also started what I called abundance bricks. These are some nuggets of wisdom snapshots from the long form that you can ponder upon. So, ito yung mga usual shorts. So, nandun din siya sa YouTube. So, I just started. So, in the YouTube, makikita mo yung parang snapshots of that abundance bricks. Which is already in YouTube. So I had to go back to the previous episodes para so that we don't miss on anything. So the abundance bricks are also broken down into 6. So you have abundance story. So which is so abundance brick story. So lahat ng mga kwentong pinag-uusapan natin, lahat ng analogies, it's there. And then we also have abundance growth. So anything that will supplement a growth mindset as we go through the entire journey to financial freedom or financial stability. And then we also have abundance framework. So medyo yung framework natin, ine-explain ko siya ng mabuti during the episode, so it's longer, so it becomes a long form. So nandun siya mismo sa long form videos natin kasi it takes around more than 5 minutes. That's how I explain the framework or even primarily the tools too. So and then you have the principles, and then you have insights, and then habits. So those are the ones that I created as abundance bricks. And you can also see that in TikTok if TikTok is more accessible to you, or I also post that as Facebook Reels or Instagram Reels as well. And then of course Facebook, that's where we have the abundance page. That's where we publish all the journeys on a daily basis. So if you still do not Please follow the Abundance page. Share it with anyone who wants to rebuild their future as well. They are going to be guided with those materials, those things that we post online. We post in Facebook on a daily basis. And then also join our Abundance community. Actually, the Abundance community page is called Abundance Live. So you can just search on it and then just add to it. If you receive an invite from me, if you are my friend, please do so. I also post, there, and engage with you guys. And let's continue building together. And then of course you have Instagram. Apart from the Instagram Reels, which is the Abundance Bricks that I just started, what's unique with Instagram is we are giving you carousels of what the journey is all about. Kasi carousel, the cards, right? That you can save on your phone, is only in native in Instagram. Dun lang talaga siya. So, kung may Instagram kayo, please follow my Instagram, even my personal account or the Abundance TV. So, after this, once it's already posted, yung mga socials natin, nandyan for you to follow. And then what else? X, I just started X as well. This is where the insights, I call Abundance Insights and Abundance Conversations. Anything that comes to mind when it comes to the episode, we also have Abundance Insights there, or Abundance Insight card for you to look at. So those tools are the ones that we're building as part of the foundation, and I'm glad that you are part of it, because this is the foundation, and I envision larger mission for the Abundance community and Abundance as a whole as we progress. So this becomes our foundation, and being part of the foundational bricks for Abundance really matters to me, right? And because you're part of this history and legacy that we're trying to build here. So yeah, did I miss anything? I think that's it. If then you can just just keep following on our socials, just share it to your friends, as well, if they wanted. And of course, every Sunday we are on Abundance Live. All right. So now, before we end, let's speak this over our lives together. So this is the Abundance blessing. So today we're having Abundance affirmation, because we need to affirm, we need to claim our victory. Follow with me, or follow after me. I choose awareness over impulse. Pinipili kong maging mulat kaysa padalos-dalos. I choose purpose over pressure. Pinipili kong mamuhay ng may layunin kaysa magpadala sa emosyon. Every intentional decision strengthens my future. Bawat sinasadyang mabuting desisyon ay nagpapatatag sa aking kinabukasan. God has entrusted me with today's resources. Ipinagkatiwala ng Diyos sa akin ang mga biyayang nasa aking kamay ngayon. And I build with wisdom. At pipiliin kong bumuo ng may karunungan. Amen to that. So let's claim it. So what are we looking forward for next week's Abundance Live? Before we go, let me leave you with one question. Have you ever wondered why your paycheck seems to disappear before the month is over? Naranasan mo na bang isipin kung bakit parang ang bilis maubos ng iyong sweldo? Maybe you've started sealing the leaks, but you're still asking yourself, how do I finally make my money last? Paano ko mapapatagal ang perang pinaghirapan ko? That's exactly what we'll build together next week. In journey number 5, which is next week, we'll discover how to create a simple spending plan that lasts. Not a restrictive budget that fills you with guilt, but a practical plan that gives every peso a purpose and every month a little more breathing room. Hindi lang tayo gagawa ng budget. Bubuo tayo ng plano na magbibigay ng direksyon sa bawat pisong ipinagkatiwala sa atin. Because once you've stopped the leaks, it's time to intentionally direct the flow. Kapag natigil na ang mga tagas, panahon na upang gabayan ang tamang daloy ng ating pera. I can't wait to build with you again next week. Builders, thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey today. Maraming salamat sa pagpili ninyong samahan ako sa paglalakbay na ito, especially those 3,000 people who watched tonight. May God bless you, your family, your work, and every brick you're faithfully laying together, especially each day. Pagpalain nawa ng Diyos ang inyong pamilya, kabuhayan, at bawat hakbang na inyong binubuo para sa mas matatag na kinabukasan. I'll see you in our next Habundance Live. Magkita-kita tayong muli sa susunod nating Habundance Live. But before we go, remember, we don't chase abundance. We build it. Hindi natin hinahabol ang kasaganaan, sama-sama natin itong itinatayo. Now, let's stop the leaks, one intentional decision at a time, as we keep building the future we're praying for. Simulan na nating pigilan ang mga tagas, isang makabuluhang desisyon sa bawat pagkakataon habang sama-sama nating binubuo ang kinabukasang ipinapanalangin natin. Builders, thank you for spending this time with me. I hope today's episode reminded you that financial transformation does not happen overnight. It happens one habit, one decision, one brick at a time. When you're ready for your next brick, continue your journey in our Abundance Live Season 1 playlist. And if this episode encouraged you, share it with someone who needs hope today. Because you never know who might be waiting for the encouragement you receive today. And if you're building with us, don't forget to like and subscribe so we can keep laying bricks together. Remember, we don't chase abundance. We build it. One habit, one decision, one brick at a time. I'll see you in our next brick.